This is Commander, Luxor's fleet management software. Let's walk through it. This is the dashboard, the main view. It's aggregated, showing data for your entire fleet across all sites. At the top, you have a site selector and a set of KPI cards with aggregated metrics including hash rate, power consumption, efficiency, hashing miners, max temperature, and LuxOS specific metrics like adjusted hash rate uptime and average chip health. Below that, you have a time series chart. You can toggle between different metrics and time ranges by day or week. Then you can see the distribution charts showing miner health status, hashing status, and error breakdowns across your fleet. At the bottom, the action log, a running record of all bulk remote commands executed across your fleet. This is your first stop every morning. The Miners tab gives you a full tabular view of every miner in your fleet. Each row shows metadata and real-time statistics, like IP address, model, health status, hashing status, hash rate, power, efficiency, firmware, site assignment, and more. You can customize which columns are visible and in what order. You can download the CSV, you can search by IP range, or MAC address. And you can build filters. For example, show me all LuxOS miners that are actively hashing. Or all the miners which are Antminer S19s. From here, you can also execute bulk actions across your entire selection. You can reboot machines, change power settings, and adjust ATM profiles. You configure batch size and delay between batches to protect your infrastructure, preview the action, and execute. You can then check the action log and see the outcome on a per miner basis. If you click any individual miner, you get to its detail page. KPI cards, performance metrics, time series, fan data, pool configurations, hashboard breakdown, and a full action log. Events default to unresolved errors, but you can filter by type. The Automation tab is where you create rules to automate fleet operations. There are two types, trigger rules and schedule rules. Both work on the same logic. A filter that targets a set of miners, a condition that must be met, and a set of actions to execute on those miners. Trigger rules evaluate continuously, for example, every 5, 15, or 30 minutes. A simple trigger might be, if a miner's temperature exceeds 70 degrees Celsius, reboot that miner and send an alert. These are per miner evaluations. The condition is checked individually for each miner in your filter. Schedule rules execute at a future point in time. You can set them to run once or repeat daily, weekly, or monthly. Schedule rules show up in the schedule calendar view so you always know what's running and when. The Sitemap gives you a visual representation of your physical facility, your racks, panels, and individual miners laid out exactly as they sit in your data center. You can toggle between hash rate, temperature, and power heat maps to spot patterns instantly. A miner showing red on the power heat map means its consumption is significantly above what's expected for that machine type. Filters apply here too, and the KPI cards at the top recalculate based on whatever you have selected. Intelligent Miner is one of the most important features in Commander. It puts your fleet on autopilot. Every 5 minutes, the algorithm runs and makes decisions based on current market conditions. What is the hash price right now? What is the power price? What are the power constraints for this site, including any ancillary service commitments? Based on those inputs, it adjusts power settings across your managed miners automatically. In this example, out of 537 miners at this site, 533 are being managed by Intelligent Miner. In this cycle, it decided to move 16 miners to a higher ATM max profile. The decision log shows every decision with its inputs and an hourly estimated profit. You configure Intelligent Miner through the Settings modal. Minimum and maximum ATM profiles define how aggressive the algorithm can be, penalty parameters govern its behavior, and an exclusive list lets you opt specific miners out. The Inventory tab is the source of truth for every machine your operation owns, not just what's currently deployed and hashing. When the agent scans your network and discovers miners, they appear both in the Miners tab and in Inventory, where they're assigned a unique asset code. If a miner goes offline, say retired, in repair, in storage, it disappears from the Miners tab but stays tracked here with its lifecycle status. You can attach financial metadata to each asset: acquisition date, acquisition cost, supplier, or external ERP ID, and you can edit properties in bulk across your entire inventory.
Ready to take control of your fleet? Get started at luxor.tech/commander.